Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this series of video, we are going to see about the fifth final module, question bank with the answer tips for your exam. And this is set 1 for module 5 for 21RMI56 research methodology and intellectual property rights. Moving on to the first question, explain the eligibility criteria for industrial design and which acts and laws govern industrial design in India. So what is the eligibility criteria is obviously if you're going to register for industrial design, copyright, trademark, patent, whatever it is, it should be novel and original. That is, it should be of your own work. It should not be infringed anywhere. Creative thoughts. So it has to be applicable to the functional article. So there are some set of laws and criteria that has to be met. So all those has to be applicable to register the industrial design. And also you have to show a visible article in hand product. And there is no prior publication or disclosure of this design required for your industrial design. And acts and law is you have two act, that is act and rules. One is Design Act in 2000, which was formulated in 2000, and design rules formulated in 2001. So this is all tips I am giving you. Just don't write only this in your exam. Elaborate it in a way. This is the tips you have to remember so that you can elaborate it. Next question, summarize some of the famous industrial design in India. So these are the set of industrial design. Coca-Cola bottle, Piaggio Vespa. So one fine day, like it was earlier Vespa, now Scooty, Honda, there are many bikes, EV vehicles have come. So Vespa, once upon a time, it was very familiar because of its design and it was because of its weight, lightweight. iPhone because of many features, Mini Cooper, rocking wheel, and juicy salif. So these are some of the industrial famous design, and you have to list down all these, and in detail you have to write why it is famous. Next question, discuss the concepts of design rights and enforcement mechanism available to protect these rights. So here the concept of design right is nothing but it is useful for the entities wherever you deal with the shape of the product. So it should have an aesthetic value. Once you see the product, you should admire to buy the product or admire to take the product. Yes, such kind of concept is should be required for the design rights. And enforcement mechanism is nothing but if suppose the owner of the design finds that there is a person who is infringing their design, then the owner has the rights to sue the person for infringing the design. And also he can file a case on the infringement that is done by the person in the court. And also for that, if it is filed, the damage of rupees 50,000 has to be paid by the person who has pirated the product. Yes, this is the enforcement. Fourth one, classify the examples of non-protectable industrial design in India and the reason behind their exclusion from protection. So some examples of non-protectable industrial designs are nothing but it should not be against the moral value. Say you have some criteria like eligibility criteria. It should be novel, it should be creative, it should be different from the existing thing. So there are some moral values that has to be followed. So it should not be against the moral values. And next is the kind of flags, emblem or signs of any countries cannot be taken as an industrial design. And also the circuits, integrated circuits, formation of chip, small data, that also cannot be taken into industrial design. So any design, so how you can conclude is any design which is representing the process of making an article cannot be patented or protectable in industrial design. And the reason behind their exclusion from protection is the registered design can be protected for 10 years. And after that it can be extended for 5 years whenever after, that is first 10 years when it gets over, then 5 years it can be extended. Likewise it keeps going on. Interpret the procedure for registering industrial design. So this is the procedure for registering the industrial design. First you have to file the design, then there is a check that has been done, then there is an examination. So within 6 months the date you file your design, there will be an examination. If the examination passes, then acceptance will be received for the registration. If no, then there is an amendment, that is claim, that will be coming. So this is the flow that you have to draw and explain in detail. So here you will be including the prior auth search, application process, and duration of registration is nothing but it is valid for 10 years. Yes, moving on to the last question. Infer the importance of design registration and what are the potential consequence. So why there you need a design registration? Yes, so to ensure that you have all the rights to own the design, you have all the rights to do business or sell it to somebody or give it to lease to somebody, all the rights you must have. That is why registration is much important. And what is the potential consequence if you don't register? If you don't register, then form 8 is available for cancellation. This cancellation can be done even if the design has already been registered, you can cancel. And also if it is even published in India or anywhere, it can be cancelled. And if it can be cancelled, if suppose if it is found, if it is not original or it is not creative and it is not a design, so which comes under a section 2. So if these are found, there is higher chances of not registering a design or cancellation of your design obtained. Hope you have understood these small tips. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.